Good morning, everyone. I'm Cassie. I hope you're having an awesome day. Welcome back to the Universim. So the game loaded super quick because we're on the moon and there's almost nothing here. I'm gonna try to make some progress on the moon, but I also think that I'm gonna need to head back to Mother Planet today, just for a bit. What I have done just now is loaded, using the trickle effect creator power, I've put some clouds over top of this crater. This crater can hold water, and we need to get some water generation up and going for the nuggets because they're going to run out. So we have a couple things that we're already working on. We have an engineering hut that's just gone up, and we can staff. We have a farm that's underway over here. And I'm going to start setting up some of the resource generation things that we need. What's important to know about this is that you're going to have to start kind of primitively. Like the things that I need, I don't necessarily have in here. Even though I told the game I wanted to bring stuff to make these buildings, you can see like I need electronics to make a lot of these and I don't have any. Why? I don't know. Maybe I chose to build something that I hadn't packed for. So we'll see. So what I need to do now is kind of supplement, and you can do that with like Stone Age buildings. Like I've got tons of rock and I've got tons of wood. So I can dial it way back and I can create things that just need rocks and wood, or I can start creating planks and bricks and then use those to make things that I need. Like I can, almost as though I'm working my way all the way back up from the Stone Age, I can get these things, I can get primitive versions of these things set up. Okay, so we'll put our stone refinery and our wood refinery here-ish. Was that stone? Yes. And when you do it, you have to be careful to select the age that you want. So you have to dial it all the way back to 1. We've got our residential building going. I told the game that I wanted stuff for a water pump and a reservoir, but I can't put them in because, like you see here, I have no electronics. It is possible that I put something down that I didn't pack for, and that's what's packing it all up. What's the reason that I don't have the electronics that I need? So we'll get everything gradually there instead of getting it quickly there. And by creating the stone refinery and the wood refinery, I will have planks and bricks, which I can use to build first generation, like Stone Age water pumps and reservoirs instead of building the space age ones. My nuggets are not, they're going to need water. They're going to need food. And we also don't have an evolution tower. Or we do have an evolution tower. We don't have a town hall. We need a warehouse. It's all of those kinds of things that we built on Mother Planet gradually that we now kind of need to rush on the moon. I'm actually going to look at the cost of building a town hall, because it would be very nice to have a governor staffing the buildings. I don't want, we don't have very many nuggets at all. And I don't want all of them staffed into just these two buildings. Like that would be 12 nuggets, which is about half of what we currently have, split between two stations. I also want to make sure that our nuggets are, generating new nuggets. So I'm on the lookout to see if there are any marriages I can create. I'm seeing 2 pinks and no blues. Ah, there's a blue in there. Something just sounded catastrophic outside the door. I know you didn't hear it, but it's got me concerned. Okay, so with planks and plank generation and brick generation underway, I will need a water pump and reservoir. And we'll go first gen on those two. And we'll also need to put another engineering hut. Or I can heal this with a creator power, since I've got quite a few creator points. I'm going to turn off my hydro collider. Can't use it just yet. And can I relinquish the... No, they haven't brought the steel beams in yet. Okay. Aha, here are all my unmarried nuggets. I'm too far out. I need to be closer. I don't know why I'm like a million miles away from them. I see you, Miss Pig Nugget. That was Miss Pink Nugget. Use your mouth. Make it form the right words, dude. Oops. I think I just broke somebody's heart a little bit. Okay, so we have 6 now, unmarried. What? What on earth is that? Oh, it's just like a tree. And we also want a reservoir. Oh, hey, look. Doing just fine, I think. So we don't have any lumber camps. The nuggets will need to take down the trees that I've put up, and so I'm going to need to keep putting them up. I'm just going to shove a whole bunch in wherever I can. And that's going to work in a lot of different ways to our benefit. Nuggets will have more trees that they can cut down, more resources, basically. They will believe in you more, even though these nuggets they believe in me just perfectly fine. They all believe in me, I should say. And it helps the atmosphere. That's the third. I got distracted by that infected zone. Um, the nuggets will believe in you more. I already said that part. It was on environment. So on the moon, you have to completely rebuild the atmosphere to be inhabitable. In the beginning, nuggets take a lot of their atmosphere needs from the evolution tower. Also, they're not very happy. So I wonder what we could do about that. We could do Jolt of Joy. We could do Holy Ground. We'll do Jolt of Joy. There, that helps. In the beginning, while the nuggets are just kind of like sorting it out, they may not be the happiest, you know? I get it. And we also want to build a level 1 reservoir. I'd like it to be in range of the engineer. It doesn't need to be directly on top of the water pump, but it doesn't hurt. I'll just heal it. Until we can get more engineers up and going, I'll just heal it myself. The reason our farm isn't going is that for some reason there wasn't enough glass to build the buildings we said we wanted to build in our evolution tower when we sent it up. So I'm going to have to go primitive and build other like low quality buildings, or what I can do is go back and what? Go back to Mother Planet is what I was starting to say. And send up more stuff. Wow, water pumps and reservoirs went up quick. And that's awesome. Now that we are generating the water that our nuggets need, I'll have to keep a close eye on this lake to make sure it doesn't empty out. In fact, I'm gonna fill it up a little more while we're standing here. Okay, so what else do we need? We have a reservoir, we have a water pump, we need a battery, we need a kinetic generator. I'm going to pop back over to Mother Planet so that you can see how it looks when you do, and so that we can take a look to make sure that they are doing okay. And I'm also going to see what kinds of things that I need to get this situated. We will need, for the farm, the big boy, most important part, we need glass. It looks like we need 5 glass for the farm. So I'll send up some glass. What else am I going to need? Plastic, steel beams, electronics. That's it. Glass, steel beams, electronics, and plastic. And I might also send up a few more nuggets. How's our lake? 65% full. That's not bad. The hydro collider requires resources to run. It needs steel beams and chemicals, which we do not have. We don't need the hydro collider right now. I can keep an eye on this water pump myself, but what I also want to build is a town hall. Oh, what do I need for the town hall? For the modern town hall? I should check that. Steel, glass, and cement. What do I need for the primitive town hall? Stones and wood. Sounds good to me. It's a little further from the epicenter than I would want, but like I've shoved in too many trees and I can't see what's going on in there. All right, let's head home. I'm going to get this notification every time I switch in the short term. I don't have all my ministers assigned because right now I don't need to. And I don't have a spaceport because right now I don't need to. Using a spaceport sends stuff from this planet to another planet. I don't need to send stuff from the moon to anywhere else, so it is cool. I'm going to say yes, let's go. All right. So we shouldn't be loading into too densely populated okay, there we go. Too densely populated an area, I was going to say. If I load into an area that's densely populated, I tend to hit a lot of lag. All right, so what are we going to do while we're here? We need to send up some resources before I get too far away. From Rattletopia, that's Mother Planet, to the moon. I want to send... Oh, and I'm also going to need to build... I've got a Nuggetoid on the moon, so I'm going to need to build a hospital and a Nuggetoid factory eventually, because they will need places to recharge. I wanted to send glass. We need at least 5 glass for the farm. I wanted to send food. And then we needed more glass, electronics, plastics, and steel beams. And I'm going to hold off on that for now. I'm going to kind of try to work on generating them instead. I might send up some electronics though. And can I fit 1 nugget? I've got 0.1 space. No. Can I fit another food? Oh, I was trying to fit 10 nuggets is why. No, still can't. Can I add food? Yes, perfect. 1 food. So we'll send this up. It'll take about 2 minutes and 30 seconds to get there. Our nugget counts are increasing. Our believer counts are increasing. This is great. It doesn't look like they are hurting in my absence. So I'm going to queue up a couple more upgrades since we have so many. We might as well. We can do our rehab facility. And let's do a couple of the hospitals. And now we'll head back to the moon.
Ah, you're back. As you can see, there isn't a hair out of place. Just don't look behind you.
I have missed him. Okay, our water pump is working. Our reservoir is working. We have... The farm should be getting its glass imminently. I'm going to prioritize the farm so that the glass goes to the farm. I didn't know we needed 30 for construction. What is waiting? Oh. I understand now. These residential buildings that they are putting in are eating up all of the resources that we planned for other things. So that sucks. Oh, yeah, be upset with me because I paused your construction on your residential buildings that I didn't say you could build. Thanks. That's fine. We have only one unmarried nugget, so we're doing great. Our nuggets will make babies. Our babies will grow up. They'll take jobs.
That nugget looks remarkably unqualified. But then again, so do you.
Rude. I'm glad to have him back. I cannot wait until he has a bigger presence in 1.0. Man, I'm so annoyed now that I know that the residential buildings are what are eating up all my resources. I planned, I packed, it was supposed to go to this stuff. It was not supposed to go to residential buildings. Okay, here's our farm almost done. And I'm hoping that with our farm done, the plants that we have found on Mother Planet can be grown here. I hope I don't have to find them here or do anything special. Okay, good. I think let's have them grow devil's lettuce, maybe? Oh, it's an herb. Never mind. We don't want that. Let's have them grow mangrove fruit. It is one of the foods that takes the least amount of time to harvest, and we want them eating. Okay, what else? We need a graveyard. We need a um, kinetic generator. Oh, we don't have iron. We need resource generator. Generation. What's happened to my brain? I cannot think today. Iron mine. There we go. Nope. It was facing the way I wanted it to face. Also, since I'm full on creator points, the max is 1,000. I'm going to spend some. That way I'm not really wasting them by shoving in more trees and more water. Why not? I know, that's what I'm working on. Okay. I can't believe that this is our last playthrough before 1.0. There's so much about inhabiting other planets that I wanted to show you. This is just the high level for sure of like the stuff that you can do and the stuff you need to plan for, and also the fact that nuggets make me cranky by using up all my resources. Our lake looks great. How full are you? About 83%. Okay. I won't have to worry about that for a while. We will unpause the construction of these houses eventually when we get to a place that like I'm comfortable with resources or I can send the resources up. But right now, I need the nuggets to not be focusing on that. I need them to do what I need them to do. If they want to put down level 1 residential buildings, like space age or stone age residential buildings, be my guest. And we can't place residences ourselves. We used to be able to. We can't anymore. I also want to put down a hospital. Hospital. That might be in defense. Yes, it is. I want to check in on our iron mine. I will probably need to staff this. I haven't given our governor the go ahead to staff buildings just because like we don't have enough nuggets really. A lot of them need. Okay, he's going to do it anyway. A lot of the buildings need 6 nuggets. We need laborers. We don't really have allocation for all of that. Like if I put 6 nuggets here and then 6 over here and here, which we have done. Thanks, Minister. I should have turned down the number of positions they can staff. Then we have that's 18 nuggets of the 26 nuggets that we have that are allocated immediately to buildings. And, you know, we've got some in the farm, we've got some in our engineering huts. What I'm saying is we probably don't have many laborers. We do have Mr. Nuggetoid, and Mr. Nuggetoid is a builder or can be staffed in buildings from what I've seen. So that might help. Why are they so unhappy? The stone refinery, the wood refinery, the iron mine, the town hall. Why do they not like having a town hall? Let's build them some parks. I can't build parks up here? Oh, I have to do all this again. Really? I don't want to do all that again. So hopefully you have come to understand that colonizing the moon is a lot like colonizing Mother Planet, but you have to be extra careful about where your resources go. Or you have to have enough on Mother Planet that you can send them up to the moon. You can place Stone Age buildings, and that is what I would strongly recommend in the beginning, and then gradually upgrade them the same way that you've upgraded everything on Mother Planet to get to this point. And that's it. This is Endgame in the Universim, exploring other planets, colonizing them. With happiness so low, nuggets are losing their faith in you. Oh no, I don't want that. I'm trying to help. Oh, I also need to put down an eatery. I'm going to put a level 1 eatery. And that'll help with happiness levels too. Snow on the moon. That's pretty cool. Oh, I need to heal water pump. Probably need to heal the reservoir. Oh no. Wow. So my area of focus for the next short while, here's what it would be. This is our last playthrough before 1.0, so we are not going to be. I don't think
I
we're going to be.
sincerely hope that your civilization eventually learns how to make a decent cup of coffee.
I don't think we're going to be revisiting this save, is what I was trying to say before the narrator had thoughts. Uh, I can't. It's almost sad to say goodbye to it, but we'll call this season one. We'll say that we are winding down season one of my Universim playthrough. It's coming to a close in a few days. It is the 10th when I'm recording this, and 1.0 comes out on the 15th, I believe. On top of that, it will not be the 10th when this video posts. It'll be, I think, the 13th. In a few short days, in maybe just even just a couple days, 1.0 goes live, and then we will start our second season of the Universim, which will be a 1.0 playthrough. We'll explore all of the new features of 1.0. I've said this before, I am most looking forward to story mode. I really want to follow some sort of plot with quests and paths. That's my jam. Um, but yeah, thank you for hanging out with me while we did this. This is, almost bittersweet. I don't know. I'm so sad to say goodbye to this save. It has been a real treat. I have met so many cool people just by posting this game online. Thank you for being among them. I think you are the coolest and the best. I will forever be grateful. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you stick around for 1.0, thank you for that too. I could not be luckier. I could not be happier. And stay tuned for our next game um, game session. They'll stay on the same schedule when we just totally demolish Mother Planet and start anew in 1.0. I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you soon.